We made it through the hardest part of the hurricane. Now we are just making plans and rebuilding from there. On our adventure.
Oh, you got freezing cold here.
Good Monday morning, everyone. We have made it through the worst weather implications of Hurricane Irma. It's a relief to be on the other side. Now, let me tell you, I did not sleep great last night. I was up because of all of the noise outside, and it wasn't bothering my sensory issues, but it was just very, very eerie and unsettling. And I was thinking about our home in Tampa Bay. I was thinking about Judd out in the storm doing what he does best, but still, and it was just a lot. And then the electricity kept threatening to go out. It was flickering on and off, and we kept seeing the green like explosions of light, which means the power boxes out in the distance were going out. But by some miracle, a huge blessing, we never lost power. But the flickering lights and like all the noise was really bothering me last night. So what I did is I turned off the light. Paul gave me a little flashlight that I turned on to have some light in the room because that helped me relax. And I put on some headphones and listened to calming music, and eventually I fell asleep, but did not get much sleep last night. However, things are looking much better this morning. There's even cars on the road, and it's not raining, it's breezy. I'm gonna go outside and check it out. It's just very, very windy, but the street is no longer flooded. Oh, the camera's fogging up. Take two, no more fog. Well, the street is just very windy. No more flooding. The weather's pretty nice and very breezy. So there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of damage. There's some shingles flown off of some of the roofs in this neighborhood. I don't know about our home yet in Tampa Bay, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. And there is a curfew in effect until 6 p.m. because they just don't want people driving on the road because the winds are still pretty high, so it's just not safe yet. But overall, we have made it through the hardest part of the hurricane. And we're still here with power and water, which again, I think that's a miracle. That is a huge blessing. The power is a huge relief to me because then I don't have to worry about my medical supplies and the potentially bad effects on my health that could happen from a power outage, which is awesome. And the dogs are happy as per usual. Arlo's being a shark. Hey. Oh, here she comes. Hi. Hurricane dog.
New York app, 16.
We're playing Monopoly, and
Janice is pissed.
yeah, Janice is very competitive and a little scary with this game. And apparently,
I get it from somebody.
her mom likes to cheat. Apparently,
Oh, it's the bank. I don't know why. Because I want to be the bank.
Turn off the camera, I'm gonna explain why in a
How
minute.
much do I owe you? $16, please.
I have not played Monopoly before. Well, I played
Change.
like twice when I was a kid and got bored after 5 minutes. So I'm the thimble. I'm in jail. I so far do not like this game. I like
so proud of that.
I like the Disney one better.
So,
I think I'm the only honest player here.
I am.
And Paul.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You didn't want to give me like $200.
Because, oh my goodness, babe, you know what? We're just.
See how loud she gets?
I'm so quiet.
Just saying, the Disney game yesterday was way more peaceful and more fun in my opinion. So I own 3 places of the same color, which is important for some reason because you can put little
so
houses.
You owe me $25.
So I have houses over there, but no one's landed on them yet. So I think this is a bad investment. This game makes my brain hurt, and there's math involved.
You just want some of these.
Yes, land on my property.
Let's go. Oh my God,
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So 6 or 9 is what we're looking for.
All right, 6 or 9.
6, 9, 6, 9. Mommy, you're rooting against me? 6, 9, 6, 9. Sopla, sopla. There you go.
Go on, do it. Do it.
Come on, no
Do
6
it.
or 9. 6, 7,
10.
8, 9, 10.
Dang it! No!
And I own the property. What?
Oh, you were close. Actually, I'm happy for you. Good job.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Why am I so excited?
You're happy for me, but then I'm happy.
How much?
For you.
I was happy for you. Sorry. All right, let's see. You owe me, which one is that?
Illinois.
You owe me 300.
People are gonna be like, put a hotel on it.
I'm getting used to this Monopoly thing. Well, Janice and I teamed up to try and beat Paul and Janice's mom for Monopoly. And it backfired horribly. That's a confusing and tiring game. So, anyways, I have friends who stayed in Tampa Bay through the hurricane because they weren't in an evacuation zone. They are safe. There's a lot of trees down, a lot of power outages. We've heard from someone in our neighborhood. They said there's no flooding. We had one of Judd's coworkers drive by our place and they said it looks great. Obviously no one's been inside yet, but so far it seems really hopeful. They said there are a lot of trees down in the neighborhood and the neighborhood doesn't have power as of right now. So I'm trying to make the decision whether or not I should stay here with Paul and Janice until Judd is done with his hurricane relief duties and can take me home, which we don't really know when that would be. Or if I should go home with my mom tomorrow because she's a teacher. She starts back up at school on Wednesday, but then I'd be home by myself all day without her. If we don't have power, we'd probably get a hotel. But the thing is, like, all of our furniture is upstairs and all over the place. I physically cannot get through the house with my walker because of the things all over the place, and my mom isn't physically strong enough to put the furniture back. We need Judd or somebody else to do it, but everyone we know is like a first responder working. So we're trying to figure out what's the best thing for me to do. Well, we just finished watching a movie, Spirited Away, which is probably my favorite movie, and we're all exhausted. I slept for a few hours here on the couch. Just totally worn out. I am hurting quite a bit today. It's kind of like all crashing down on me, but like Paul just said, we're tired of being home and there's a lot of people out in the street. It's safe, so we're gonna go take a drive and see what we can see. We are in Paul's truck, and as you can see, it's nice and sunny out. It is breezy, cooler than usual, and everyone's done a pretty great job of cleaning up all the debris and lines down so far. But there's still a little bit of flooding. Thankfully, the road is not flooded at all anymore.
Right there.
Just a little bit right here. But Paul, you said the water came up to your truck tires last night?
Yep.
Nice.
There's still flooding. Look at this.
Yeah, there's a lot of water here, and over here there should not be water there, but wow,
that's grass. That's just a grass area. That's not even like usually like water at all.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
The gas station is crooked. Is there gas?
Oh, do you not see this thing that is sideways?
That's just the roof though, but
It's pretty bad.
I know. I wonder if there's gas yet. There's people there.
Yeah, I think there is gas.
So the damage is not as bad as we expected, and you saw that the streets were really clean. That's because crews were up early and working hard to clean all the debris and fix power lines and whatnot. So really thankful things were not as bad here as we thought it would be. So I've been speaking a bit with Judd, a bit meaning a small bit because he is busy, and with my mom and Paul and Janice trying to figure out what's the best plan for me. Right now, like I said, people in the area of Tampa Bay have said like my neighborhood's been not flooded, which is amazing. We won't really know for sure until we go into our home though, but I'm super optimistic. Though we have a lot of trees down and power lines down. We don't have power in our neighborhood right now. I can see on my account with my power company. And when I call the neighborhood, it doesn't even ring, so there's no power. So I'm trying to think if there's no power tomorrow, if I should stay here or go home, stay in a hotel, because eventually I'm gonna run out of medical supplies and I need to go home. Also, I have like doctor's appointments. I'm supposed to do my next IVIG infusion on Friday, so I don't know if I'm gonna postpone that or like what. We also don't know when Judd's gonna be done to come home. I have talked to a few people who should be able to help us move the furniture down. Because like I said, I cannot physically get around our house with my walker with how the furniture is now. So that's two things we gotta work out. Did the floor become flooded? Which I don't think so. Super optimistic with what other people are telling me from the area. How are we gonna get the furniture back to where it needs to be? And the power, is it gonna come back on? So still trying to make a decision of whether or not I'm gonna go back home with my mom tomorrow. The most magical board game is out again. We got Janice's mom's boyfriend here and lots of lovely people. Orion, where are you going? He's going up the stairs. Harlow, where are you going?
All right,
What are you guys doing? Stop.
They're doing mischief, man.
They really are.
When they go quiet, that's when they go away now.
Okay, I am so excited to play this game. I'm gonna win again. Maybe.
Whatever.
We'll see. I wish you all luck.
Not even.
Which one of these characters would I like to design a dress for the most? Janice was like, I don't even need to hear the answer. I know that I don't.
Paul was trying to get the answer.
She's like, I don't need to hear the question. I already know the answer. All
I
right.
know her so well.
Are y'all ready?
Hold on. Hold on.
Because I know
This is
Jaquie
total.
so well.
And go.
Total guess. Hey!
She's my favorite princess.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we've got so many things in common.
Not go
I
up
thought you were
there.
going to try to clean up the.
Just not go.
I thought you had a heart.
Oh my god, that was a good one. That was a good one. Last place.
So the guy who doesn't know much about Disney won.
I disagree with this. I'm going to flip this table, man.
Losers!
Oh my god.
Losers!
We got
Lost
some
to a rookie.
We got some competitive people here. I was about to be like, good job. And he's all like,
This is a child's Disney game, and you know.
goodness.
No, it isn't. It is life or death.
Well, I had a really nice day with friends. I was able to hear from Judd one more time today. He is well, still with the National Guard, pursuing hurricane relief efforts, search and rescue, helping with clearing debris, making sure no one's looting, things like that. Again, for security reasons, I can't give y'all his exact location, exactly what he's doing, how long he'll be gone, but just know he's safe and doing good things. Today is also September 11th, and even with everything going on with the hurricane and hurricane recovery, I did find a moment today to really stop and reflect on what happened that day and the people we lost and the people who served, remembering them and honoring them, because it is something that we will never forget. Anyways, after a lot of thought, I've decided I'm gonna go back home with my mom tomorrow. She's going back to Tampa Bay tomorrow. She works as a teacher and schools might be open Wednesday, though we're not totally sure. And if the power is still out at our place, we're gonna get a hotel. I've checked and there's still a few hotel locations available in our area. And like I said, a lot of people said in the local area there wasn't as much damage as expected, not as much flooding. Our neighborhood didn't flood, though we won't know for sure until we go in our house, but I'm pretty optimistic. And as far as getting the furniture back where we need it to be, I'm sure working with friends and neighbors, we will make that happen. And I'm just ready to go home and get our life back to normal. The hurricane really disrupted everything, especially with Judd being with the Guard right now. But eventually things will fall back into place. Like I said, I have IVIG on Friday and I'm hoping we can get things back to the norm enough where I can go pursue that. So just have to see how things go. We made it through the hardest part of the hurricane. Now we are just making plans and rebuilding from there. So I am a little anxious to see how things go when we get home, but I'm mostly just ready to do this. And I am still feeling that peace in my heart. And I'm also looking forward to Judd coming home whenever that may be. So with that, I will say good night and thanks for joining us on our adventure.